Welcome to Tom's Poetry Reading. I would like to read a poem, actually a couple of poems. This poem I've written a while back, so I'm just going to read it off and leave you reviews on what you think of these poems that I'm going to read you tonight. The first poem, here we go. It is about time we look upon the soul and beyond the eyes of betrayal, as that is the downfall of humanity, where judgment takes its toll, and death to which many call life. This is the only destiny that many will receive if the ways of their evil doing does not change, and the chaos shall be felt among us all. So remember this. The next time you think you have bettered yourself as a human, ask yourself one question. Have you ever betrayed, two-faced, or judged someone? If so, you are not the being you claim to be. For now I will look upon you and see nothing more than a monstrosity figure standing before me, as I laugh at your demise and the meanings of your life that will be your downfall, as the hellish nightmare begins, and the thought of ever being happy exists no more, realizing love has been replaced by hatred. All life with death. This is the never-ending nightmare that you brought upon yourself. That is a destiny that humans await. Now, for the next poem, I shall read. Here we start once again. Those who dare confront me shall feel my wrath and face the empowerment I hold within myself, beginning the new era of defeat as the chaotic force hurls you in a world where fantasy and reality shall be one, and fear will drive thee to insanity, as the only friend is the weeping of your tormented soul. So let us speak out in a truth that many do not want to face, and others will be forgotten, for it is time for the truth to lie beneath the boundaries of the decaying souls of humanity, and thus be tortured by the nightmares of their sins, never to be of a passion that once was with the people and now lost in the shadows forever. Now let those among us walk down the path of righteousness and face the monsters within. Now, what do these two poems have in common? Anger, frustration, confusion. So you see, the next time you go and judge, and the next time you ridicule those who are different, remember one thing. You're never capable of knowing of what they're capable of. Never knowing of the righteousness. All there is anger and hatred. Humanity has a lot to learn about the concept of living amongst each other, not judging, but accepting. People say that dark is evil. But ask yourself one question. Okay? When it is daylight, does the sun not burn you? Let's see. The sun hurts your eyes, the light, this and that. The dark is more soothing, caring. The only thing that people call dark evil, because a lot of crimes and everything is done at nighttime in the dark. Well, you see, people can make things evil. So, my lifestyle, being a vampiric goth as I am, okay, people judge me every single day. I'm used to it. You see, I live within the dark. I live for what I can. these poems that I just read to you are poems of a desire, are poems of act upon. You see, I also write different poems, more, down to earth, more, dark romance, as you might call it, since that's what I'm part of. I love dark romance, and I love the whole concept of it. But a lot of people don't understand, like they don't understand me. My relationships, they haven't worked out too well because of the simple fact is because I am different than a lot of people, live a different lifestyle. But people can't accept that. All they can accept is a false truth. They only see what they want to see. They don't see the truth. They don't see nothing. They're blinded. Okay? Well, to be honest with you, I think I have another poem here that kind of explains certain things. I just got to see if I can find it. See, these are poems I wrote a while ago. A lot of it's confusing and frustration of why people treat others. See, I'm not Christian, not at all. I'm a vampiric. Try to live my life without being two-faced, judged, ridiculed for my lifestyle. But apparently, people don't accept certain things. I'm going to read one more poem before I go off the air. Now I shall begin. I now feel the burden that lies upon my darkened soul, as my heart shatters into many pieces. For as time passes me by, I cry for help lashes above the heavens, but no one seems to listen. There is no caring or remorse, but only suffering that one can feel in the shadows that lie within oneself, never to forget the pain that others may cause for their own amusement. They say we are not killers, but ask yourself one question. How many souls have you destroyed today? As judgment comes forth unto you, this is what we call the deception of suicide. So remember, the next time you judge, put yourself in their shoes and feel their pain. Now, I would like some response to these poems I've read to you. Tell me if you actually understand what I'm talking about. Tell me if you can really concept the reality of these poems. Are they just other words? That is why I have not written too much lately, because it seems that all my poems are just words that have no meaning anymore. Poems seem to be words. No one listens. No one wants to listen. Like I said, a lot of people, I believe, are blinded. And they don't listen to what words have to say. And maybe that is why the concept of a lot of things have gone to, figure of speech, hell. Like poetry. Sure, people say, oh, that's a nice poem, or that's a nice poem, but do they really understand what you're talking about? That gets you wondering, that gets you thinking. I've not written much lately, or songs or that, because of the simple fact is that, what's the point if people are not going to listen to what it actually means? Well, this is Killer Dwarf 6666, signing off, and have a good night.